Well, hello, everybody. Hello, Facebook friends. Hello. Hello, Facebook friends. Hello. I'm starting to feel silly, so let's start the show. Hello, Facebook friends. Hello. Hey, I got my hat. My hat is sort of. Oh, is that better? Do you think that's better? That's perfect. Just like that. That's what we'll do. Just be like, okay, I'll read tonight. That's it. No? Fine. I'll have to do my hat. Ugh. There we go. Does that feel? It feels better like that. How's that? Tatum, what do you think? Does it look good? Sammy and Jack. I see you, Sammy and Jack. How are you, Sammy and Jack and Rupert? La-dee-dee-dee-doo. There. Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie. Yes, he's here. Oh, don't. The cats are out. Is it going to come out and get me? What? Justin is here as well. Had some technical difficulties, and guess what? We got it all fixed up. You know, Miss Christie was like, okay, just calm down. I'm like, we got to do it. Everything's going to be better. And she's like, just calm down. Just calm down. Be calm. Everything's fine. Riker and Raylan's good to hear. Jess Stewart is here. Hi, Jess. I haven't seen you for a long time. It's going to be reading. Let's move stuff around. Oh, I hope you're well. I hope you had a great day. You know what I did today? Miss Christie and I made a video with Wee Beast. Wee Beast. Cheyenne and Brooklyn. Wee Beast is my youngest son. We made a video on how to make sourdough bagels from scratch. And I wasn't allowed to scratch anything. And then she goes, go wash your hands if you scratch. And I go wash my hands all the time. Wash my hands so much. All the time, washing hands. A, B, C, D, E, F. Because you're supposed to wash it two ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's what we did. Danica's here. Hey, Danica. Good to see you as well. And we're just waiting. We just have to wait until this is done. And then we have to boil them first, right? You have to boil them a little bit. Put them in some boiling water. And then we dip them in some stuff. We're going to dip them in, I think I'm going to dip mine in roasted red pepper and garlic. That stuff. And you dip them, and then you put them into the oven, and you bake them, and then what? We eat them. That's what we do. We're going to eat them. I can't hear out of this here. There we go. Huh. I'm self-conscious about my hat. It's a little bit silly. Vivian from Toronto is watching. Hello, Vivian from Toronto. Good to see you. So we're going to read two books today. Sammy and Jack. If I read you two books, it's bedtime after. Pretty soon after. Yep. Well, you can stay up all night. Your dad said you could. Anyway, he didn't. He didn't say that. I'm going to read Creepy Carrots. It's Creepy Carrots. And then I'm going to read, by request, Goodnight Soccer. Goodnight Soccer. There you go. So I'm going to read that. Mr. Spencer, hope you're around and having some fun. Okay, so let's read Creepy Carrots first. That's what we'll do. Creepy Carrots. The words were written by Aaron Reynolds, and the pictures were done by Peter Brown. And it's an award-winning thing. What does it say there? It says it won some sort of award. There you go. So it won a great award. Yay, Creepy Carrots. And this book was made Simon & Schuster Books. Thank you very much for letting me read this. This is great, like an old movie. It was Creepy Carrot time. That's an awesome. Aubrey and Everly. That's awesome. This book it doesn't say when it was made. Oh, it was made a while ago, probably. And it is on loan from one of the libraries. My friend Liz Lowen is a librarian, and she lent me the book. I'm just trying to see, what was the name of the school? I can never remember. It's in here somewhere. Anyway, shall we just read? Grayson, I think it's time to read. Okay, I gotta get all my silly out. Silly out. Reading time. Jasper Rabbit had a passion for carrots. And the carrots he grew in Krakenhopper Field were the best. They were fat, crisp, and free for the taking. He pulled some for a morning snack on the way to school. He yanked a few of them on his way to Little League practice, and he ripped them from the ground on his way home at night. Dun dun dun. Jasper couldn't get enough carrots. Until they started following him. Oh. Miss Christie thinks he's funny. That scared me. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, my heart is like boom, 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 boom. Oh man. Back into character. He first noticed something was strange after the big game against East Valley Hares. Jasper was about to help himself to a victory snack, and then he heard it. The soft, sinister cha-thunk, cha-thunk, cha-thunk of carrots creeping. He turned, but there was nothing there. Just my imagination, he thought, and he hopped a little faster. Run, run, little rabbit. Creepy carrot. That night, he was brushing his teeth, and there they were. Jasper whipped around, but nothing. He laughed at himself. He picked his toothbrush off the floor and went to bed quickly. The next morning, he approached Krakenhopper Field. Slowly he approached Krakenhopper Field. He reached for 2 carrots, wild carrots. Nothing happened. He bit into one. Nothing happened. Whew. Creepy carrots. It's
ridiculous. No such thing as creepy carrots. It's just my imagination.
Aren't you glad we're not behind you? Creepy carrot. Oh. And then he arrived home that evening. Mom, he screamed. Creepy carrots in the shed! His mom opened the door slowly. There weren't any carrots. Not even the regular kind. There's no such thing as carrots, Mom said. Creepy carrots. There's no such thing as creepy carrots, she said, shaking her head. They never believe you. Later that night, as Jasper lay in bed, he heard it. Breathing. Terrible, carroty breathing. And there, on his wall, creepy carrots! He shouted, Dad! As Dad thumped into the room and threw on the light. Creepy carrots. They searched under the bed. No creepy carrots. They looked through the closet. Oh, no creepy carrots. They opened the dresser drawers. No creepy carrots. Just a bad dream, son, his father said, shaking his head. Now go to sleep. That wasn't going to happen. By the end of the week, Jasper was seeing creepy carrots everywhere. Jasper knew his parents were wrong. Creepy carrots were real, and they were coming for him. Coming for him. But they wouldn't get him. Not if they could get out. Oh, they'll never get it. If I can do something, they can never get out. Then they can't get me. They can't get me if I can. Then what am I going to do? I'm going to build something. And what I'm going to do? It's just going to be great. I'm going to have creepy carrots. They'll never get me. Jasper hatched a plan. First thing on Saturday, he grabbed supplies and headed to Krakenhopper Field. Looks like he's building something and sawing. Remember, measure twice, cut once, and then build and build and build and build and build and more water and that. Oh, he's building something to keep the carrots in. And as the sun finally set across Krakenhopper Field, Jasper Rabbit smiled. On the way home, there was no kerthunk, kerthunk, kerthunk. There were no carrot-shaped shadows. His plan had worked. Creepy carrots would never, ever get out of the carrot patch again. Never again. And as the sun finally set, the carrots of Krakenhopper Field, the carrots of Krakenhopper Field cheered. They cheered. Their creepy plan had worked, and of course of it, and they were sure of it. Jasper Rabbit would never get into the patch again. They'll never get us. He's never gonna get us. Our plan worked. We're not gonna get eaten by a bunny anymore. We weren't creepy carrots. We were all kinds of clever carrots. Nom 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 nom. No more. Oh, we are the creepy carrots and nobody couldn't get us anymore. And that's the end of the book. Oh, creepy carrots. Mwah. And on the back is a scary, these are the creepy carrots you seek. I love that laugh. Can you do a scary laugh? Try a scary laugh. Be funny if your scary laugh was this. Well, I gave myself a headache. Trying to make you laugh. Look how red my face is. Whew. Tatum says, wow. Wow. If you turn wow upside down, you get mum. If you turn mum upside down, you get grounded. I'm not going to lie to you. Now let's read something completely different, shall we? Let's read Goodnight Soccer. That's that. There you go. Goodnight Soccer. A friend of mine, Alyssa, had asked me to read this, so I'm going to read this. It is by Michael Dahl, and the illustrations were from Christina Forche. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, the book. Close the book. It's not time to open the book yet. Whoops, stop. Hey, stop. There you go. And it's a Sports Illustrated Kids book, so thank you for Sports Illustrated Kids for letting me read this book, letting me read this book. Here we go, Dean Sabo's here. We can start reading the other book, this book. Beneath the pink clouds and the sunset of gold, the stadium's packed, every seat has been sold. I'm half expecting a soccer ball to come at me from you. The crowd is excited. They're all chanting and singing. They're all chanting and singing. We wave our bright scarves. The stadium's ringing. Our team wins the toss. Here's the kick from the foes. Our team wins the toss. Here's the kick from the foes. The ball leaves the circle. Now watch where it goes. Dribbling and passing, our forwards move fast. Then our strikers zoom in when the defense has been passed. Soon, a kick, a goal, we jump and we roar! But the other team rushes and captures a score. Hey, Raven from Saskatoon. Through the game, the ball flies. We watch it bounce and we watch it bend. The clock keeps ticking. Oh, will it never end? Then, a penalty kick somehow slips through the hole, hits the back of the net. It's a last second. It's a last second. Goal! It was a goal. Now over the scoreboard, we see stars in the sky. Too soon the game's over. Too soon for goodbye. Good night, captains. Your teams were the best. Good night to you, coaches. Now your players can rest. Good night, infielders. Good night, strikers and backs. Good night, goalkeepers. Now it's time to relax. Good night, net. Good night, ball. Good night to the fans in their jerseys. Good night to you all. Good night, field, where our team was the winner. Good night, bright lights, getting smaller, growing dimmer. Good night to my heroes, my champion team. Good night, soccer, and hello, dream. That's the end of that book. Nay. Good night. I like it when it said that it was. What was the line in there about? Too soon the game's over. Too soon for goodbyes. That's how I feel about when I read to you. I get all excited to read to you, and then it's time to read to you. And then I thought, oh, I got 2 books. Will I ever get through 2 books? And then all of a sudden we're at the end of the last book for the night. Oh, man. I don't want to stop reading to you tonight, but I have to get to bed. And, oh, we have a little friend. We have a little friend here. Oh, here we go. Look who I got. This is Cosmo. Hello, Cosmo Cat. Hello, Cosmo Cat. So, I'm going to go and I'm going to cuddle with my Cosmo. And I'm going to have good sleeps. I'm going to have great dreams. Remember, for you, tomorrow when you wake up, be as silly as you can be. Remember to be the best version of you, because, you know, the best version of you that you can be, that's the perfect thing to have, because everything you say and everything you do, you never have to be perfect. You just have to be you. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till that morning light. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Have a good night. And remember, remember, make sure you tell the people around you how much you love them. Bye-bye. And I'm going to go shave my tongue.